Welcome back to the Dark Times server. I'm BACCAR Wozat, and wow, I'm taller than all these giants. No, today we are back. Today we are back, and we are going. And you know, maybe I should like take them with me. Hey guys, guess what? Ta-da! We're going. Somebody's gonna. Oh, I see that coming. Somebody's gonna say, "What are you doing? And why are you doing it?" I wanted to. We're back on the trail, heading south in very inhospitable terrain. We wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, I've been gone from the game for a few days. Gone from the Dark Times server. Oh, nice. Nice and bright. Now, unfortunately, I was contacted recently by... Well, I was going to talk about other things, but let's first start talking about what happened with Mind of Mike. He contacted me and said, "Hey, how's those shaders doing?" And I said, "Hey, they were okay." Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so wait, you know what? Let's go looking for the proper entrance. Where is the proper entrance? Ah, here we are. Okay, now I was going to talk about yeah, so you asked how is it doing, and I said it's doing fine. You know what, I better that'll keep them from coming in. Where's my horse? Oh man, this is a serious mistake. Alright. Oh, that should be okay, because the horse is taking damage with everybody else. Alright, so what I was saying is that he said, "How's it going?" I was like, "Oh yes, it's going fine. You know, we have no problems with the shader. Everything is excellent." And then he said something like, "Oh, I may have accidentally sent you the high version instead of the medium version of Silder's shaders." And I was like, "Oh, because that means that I'm doing too much of a run on the CPU power. Because although I can handle high shaders, I have, from almost the beginning, decided to use medium instead." And I said, I couldn't tell the difference, which is true, I couldn't tell the difference. Hey, is this going to come out somewhere? What is that? Earth blocks. Wait, am I underneath this? Ah, here we go. There we go. Now, let's see if I can do this from up here. Go, go, go! Let them take care of it. Let's assume that was a success. I probably didn't need all that. Look at him run around. Anyway, so yeah, this is a problem, but it shouldn't be a problem. He's going to provide another version of it later on. Oh, shit. You guys are so bloody annoying. And stop getting killed, for crying out loud. There we go. Not the best result, but we could put these up anyway. I told you guys to stay behind. Oh yes, come to Papa. Lapis. I could do without that stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going. Why do I have all these bricks? Does anyone know why I have all these bricks? I have to watch the last episode because I don't remember. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now, did I or did I not halt units? In any case, I'm going to have to go back in there. If I could find where there was. Make sure that I didn't leave anybody behind. Oh, yes. Anyway, about the shaders, that was a minor problem. I knew I was going to get this done. I knew I was going to have no problem with the shaders, and I still have... I still don't have the... well, they didn't come with. That's something. Let's leave some of this stuff behind. Yeah, I don't need... What about hearth button? No. You can come back here if we have to. Actually, I've got another pyramid in a secret location that I've gone to. The point I'm getting at is that there's a number of things happening to me at the moment that's making it, and don't you fall down there, it's making it a little bit difficult. Those look like they're flashing lights. Look at that, that's horrible. Looks great though. Oh, and am I going to get that gold block? I got a lot of gold. I don't need a gold block. Anyway, we seem to get everybody. Now, when I said I took off, I was going to take off. I said I needed to take off a few days, remember? And then the question of scorpion. Get that scorpion. I said I was going to take off a few days, and I have taken off a few days. It is now the end of those few days. And there is a problem. I didn't get the work done I said I was going to try to do. Well, I did say try. Well, I wanted to get some work done. Unfortunately, I had a little health problem. I don't want to talk about that. But it pretty much kept me from getting most of the work done. I did get a few things done. I just have... It's funny, we're just talking about chores at this point. Anyway, I was going to talk about that, but I'm thinking, nah. I'm not a really personable person and go around talking, you know, vainly about myself. I just don't want to do that. I'm sure you understand. I mean, you guys out there are people who you either make videos or you make and watch videos or you just watch videos. And you are all a bunch of great people, presumably. But I don't know much about you guys. And I've said this before, and that prompted one viewer to say something, and it's like, oh, hey, how about that? They're talking about themselves. But my point wasn't that you don't talk about yourself. The point is that you generally don't need to talk about yourselves. The point is we can't expect to know everything about everybody else, even when they do talk. I mean, I can't go around remembering anything about anyone else. Scorpion! My point is that I don't know what to say about myself. That's the whole point. I'm not speaking about myself now. We're going to talk about where we're going and why we're going there. Now, we had a reason for going south originally, and I think that's a ravine. And there was a reason we did not go. Let's see where we are. Go south, and eventually we're going to arrive here where we can fast travel to the Eastern Plains. The idea that we'll be able to travel all across what looks like Africa but is supposed to not be Africa. Will you stay away from the... Oh, man. Cacti. This is a very odd and unusual force. No, my point was, this is not the best of situations, but part of the week I was not able to get as much work done. I did get a little bit of work done, but I didn't get the painting I was mentioning about done. Another scorpion, a couple other things. But what happened was, it's the secret project. The secret project is almost finished and ready to roll out. And when it does, it shall be magnificent. However, I have to get it magnificent first. Don't fall down that hole! Don't know if I can. Oh yeah, these guys are falling down holes. I don't see anybody with red, I don't see anybody with a red line. How you guys doing? Banner bearer? Banner bearer, check. Some of these guys don't have... Nah, never mind. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and we'll be back. Well, I've been talking for like 5-6 minutes, and I didn't like any of it, so I deleted it. I'm finding myself running out of topics to talk about. Let's talk about that. A couple episodes ago, or was it last episode, I said something really inappropriate. I see. So they only go after it after the guy hits me. So it was really inappropriate, and I was really upset. And so now I've just talked about another thing, and it's just absolutely wrong. I'm straying too far from Lord of the Rings. So let's focus on Lord of the Rings. Let's focus on Lord of the Rings here. The Hurad are not dealt with very much in Lord of the Rings, except, you know, in the Battle of Pelennor Fields. They're mentioned a couple of other times in the books. It's going really well for them. Oh, and then there's that other one where Frodo and Sam are caught spying, and there's some Haradrim in that. That's a pretty good moment for them. Although all you really see is this fallen soldier on the ground, and they say, "Who might he have been?" Kind of, sort of thing. And you just get this sense that the Haradrim have really not been fleshed out very well as characters. Probably if he'd written another book, he might have... If he did it in the manner of, let's say, C.S. Lewis, if he was writing more books and he said, "I'm going to write another book," and then he wrote the next book, it would have been Tales of the Desert or something. And it would have been about the Haradrim and their efforts to stem the tide against various orc factions that had gone down south. The orcs would be complaining about the heat, lack of water, and the desert nomads would have been very happy that they were in their element, but they still had problems. What was the name of that? The Horse and His Boy. That was the C.S. Lewis book. That makes me think of the Herodrim, even though the Herodrim aren't in it, because it's a C.S. Lewis book. Recently there was a story about, there was a news story about a guy named Charles Williams. Now I'm trying to remember the story about Charles Williams. So basically he'd done something and it made recent news, and there was an update and he was just in the update, and I've forgotten what that was about. But the point was I just thought, it's a British website, news site, that is telling us about Charles Williams. Wasn't Charles Williams the friend of Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, who wrote Arthurian poems, among other things? I'm thinking, how can they not remember this guy? Well, you're going to say, well, there's a lot of... Charles Williams is a common name, and you can't expect everybody to know everything about the past. I mean, mention Richard Burbage, the great actor, and people are like, who is Richard Burbage? What was he in? And the answer is he did a lot of Shakespearean plays at Shakespeare's time. Or maybe it was the 19th century. I've forgotten. Of course, Charles Williams died, I think, before his poems got published, and it ended up that C.S. Lewis had to work on it. But it was through that book that I had learned that Lewis and Tolkien were friends. They mentioned Professor Tolkien in one line of the article, one line of the of one of the notes. I've completely forgotten. I've still got the book though, so don't worry about that. What's the point of talking about this? Well, I was researching into the historicity of King Arthur. That's how I found out that he wasn't actually a king, but they were calling him King Arthur because it wasn't that he was hired, it was that he was the guy who was chosen to lead the troops of various small nations within England. And so it was his choice. They chose him, to lead, and so they called him King Arthur, but he wasn't actually king, he was just the general of the troops. This was after the Romans had pretty much left, so they weren't fighting the Romans, but they were fighting the next group. I guess that was the Saxons. Saxons and Angles and Jutes. There was a particular fight at the time, and they fought them. Later on, of course, the legends of King Arthur say he's fighting the Normans, or even later that he's fighting in crusades. There's all kinds of bizarre stories about the so-called King Arthur, who was not a king. It's an interesting trilogy. Robin Hood, King Arthur, and who was the third guy? I've forgotten. There was a third guy, and I've forgotten. All right, let's take stock of where we are, guys. Rest. Let's rest. It's a hot day. Everybody rest. Where's the banner bearer? Banner bearer. Look, if I do not see the banner bearer... If I don't see the banner bearer, I'm going to assume there's a problem. Where is he? If there's no banner bearer, they're not going to heal very well. Guys! Where is the banner bearer? I think he's underground or something. He probably went somewhere. What was that? There you are. How come I had 3 or 4 banner bearers and you were the only one left? What does that tell me? Alright, let's see how far we gotta go. It's a long distance, but we're almost halfway there. And we're almost to the savannah from which we could just fast travel. Theoretically fast travel, because we're gonna have trouble getting there. Rest. We're almost there, and so we're probably going to just fast travel there, whether or not the Bozos go with me. I've lost troops in quite a number of places, and I don't know where they are. I'm pretty sure they didn't die. They could have died, I suppose, but it's one of those things I have no idea. So we're almost there, wherever there is, and then we can finish the episode there. Journeying across the desert is not necessarily a good thing. Having no idea what to do is not necessarily a good thing. Wait, what's that? Oh, more camels. So, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna play the game. I've been playing FTB Infinity lately. And yeah, that's a 1.7.10 mod pack that does not include Lord of the Rings. Boo! It also doesn't have either ore excavation or vein miner. Boo! And there's one or two other mods that I wish it had. It doesn't even have the Thumbcraft node tracker or whatever it was called. Something I'd like to have that it doesn't have. I'm playing it with my friends from Mental Block. And I was going to record some episodes. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to record episodes because I don't want to. I don't want to. I just want to have the pure fun of playing and enjoying the game. Not everything needs to be recorded for posterity. It was important to me at the time when I was recording it the first times, but now, no, I'm less interested in playing that mod. I think I'm just keeping in touch with my friends. Now I want to talk about the enchanting. Yes, the enchanting. In Beta 33, Lord of the Rings is changing enchanting. Yes, they're adding their own version of enchanting, and it will be better. I've seen it. It is better. They've gotten rid of the rather scurrilous, superfluous, spurious kind of enchants like Bane of Arthropods and yeah, those kind of little enchantments that are they just don't really fit in Middle Earth, and it was great. So I'm looking forward to it. But as soon as I find out about it, like a day later, the MC forums that has Lord of the Rings on it got this guy writing in and saying, Lord of the Rings is dead. It hasn't been updated past 1.7.10. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a Sabbath from from playing this thing, and they just keep dragging me back in. And so I just said, this mod is the least bit dead. They're every couple of months, a few months, depends. I don't know how often it is too much. You can probably expect a new one every 6 months or so on average. This thing updates, and it updates really well, and there's all kinds of great content. Whoa, Merchant of Harad. Hold on. Hold on. Didn't expect a merchant out here. And so it's like, what do you mean it's a dead mod? Oh, it's for 1710. That makes it dead? Where is the Merchant of Harad? Or Venice, for that matter. Oh, I forgot. This is only 8. It's only a render distance of 8. And because it's only 8, I can't see far enough. Yeah. Too bad. Yep, if they're nearby, I have no way of knowing it. Banner bearer? If I lose the banner bearer, I mean, these guys might as well die. Oh, here he is. Wait, is that the merchant? Or is that just the guy, the local guy? Yeah, it's just the local guy. Carry on. Have you seen the merchant? I heard there is a merchant around here. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Worst role play ever. Wait, you guys. You guys are merchants, right? Right? Are you guys the merchants? Are you... There's not care... Wait, over here. Are you guys merchants? 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 Merchant! Pardon me. Gold trade! I've only got 1 gold ingot. That's a joke. Of course I don't have only 1 gold ingot. Where'd he go? What, you thought I wasn't going to trade with you? Oh, we can shift click now. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for all those cards and letters. Yeah, I don't know about this. Alright, so we gotta do 4, 8, 9. I gotta get off the horse. Oh, and never dismount a horse when you're surrounded by all these other horses. Alright, here we go. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I got 1 of those left, and that's fine. But I could do this, I suppose. I guess. I don't know. So what did I tell that guy who was saying Lord of the Rings mod is dead? And I just pointed out to him, it doesn't matter if we're in 1710 or 1102, because we're only meant to play the Lord of the Rings mod as Middle-earth. The Middle-earth map is independent of whether it's 1710 or 1102. Are we going to take elytras and use elytras in here? Are we going to use purpur blocks? I mean, you might want to, yeah. But the truth of the matter is... Still not there yet. The truth of the matter is, it's just not working out. They are not understanding that this mod is not dead. It may be Forge is unsupporting 1710, but the files to get Forge for 1710 shall remain. And even if they're not supporting any new bug problems or whatever, it's not a major deal because it's already doing so well that any bugs by this point are very incidental. There are still mods being developed for 1710 besides just Lord of the Rings. Several other mods. Still not in it yet. This is a biome within a biome. Oh, I was going to look at these red things. It's dates, right? Yeah. They looked kind of shiny on the other tree, and I thought, what the hell are those things? Because they're not dates. They're these shiny things. Alright, so Basically, I told the guy, you're just upset because it's... You're just upset because you can't play the mod pack with... The mod... You want to update your mod pack. This is it! Go to the top of the hill. Maybe not over there. How about over here? Are we all ready? We now go to the Eastern Plains, and we shall see what happens. This must be a first. I've arrived. And they all seem to be here. Wait, let me double check. Where's the banner bearer? Yep, he's here too. We have made it. We have all made it. But unfortunately, because there's nothing really here, and this isn't in a clearing, it's not the best place. Let's get to a little clearing area. There's a clearing right here. There we go. It's mud. That says clover. Wait, clover? Oh, not again. Now it's barren dirt. Yeah, but it looks like mud in this area. I can't see anything. All right, let's see here. You know, I'm gonna just go over there without my troops. Move. Hello? The Moradane. The Moradane have a crafting table. Horse, don't go too far. Are those gazelles? Gemsbach. I am not familiar. They look like some kind of gazelles. Amazing. Really beautiful. Very interesting square-shaped nose. Hello, I bring tidings of... oh, there's yams in the game. How come I didn't know that? Rhino horn. Oh, I need that to make more horns of command and such like, and I lost one, I think. So I will take one. I think I'll leave the Gemsbach horn. Can they be used? Oh. Only a helmet? Alright, I will take some. Now, I'm going to leave the yams behind, though. Wait, that's the money pouch. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hi. Oh. It's one of you guys. Just gonna put stuff away here. Yeah, something is wrong. Hello, my friends. Speakst thou? The fruits of our land are sweeter even than the wines of the snake men. Our chieftains say that we must fight alongside the troll men in the Great War. More horns and a dagger. What is that strange noise? Something's wrong with the oh, look! Are you going to attack me? You are! Oh. They didn't look like the ones I'd seen before. Back in Season 2. Wait, why am I eating? I didn't even take damage somehow. Alright. Let's go. This doesn't look right. No, it's over here. There they are. Oh, it's that way. I thought it was that way. Well, we are here. We have made it to our location. And with only a few stragglers lost along the way, unfortunately, notably, some of the banner bearers. Looking at Clover again. And so we have made it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at what we have here. We can now go everywhere in the north, but now, and this will be part 3, we are going to journey to the south. And we'll probably start by going here and then up this way because it's a path. Or we might go here and have to go through some dangerous terrain. There's also the question of the Petorogwaith. Ugh. Smile's been talking about that lately. And we'll talk about that, and we'll go there. And I've completely forgotten what was so great about them. River of Blood. Oh, that sounds cool. The River of Blood. Oh, I want to go there. Half trolls, you say? Hey guys, would you like to go meet some half trolls? Huh? How about 1.5? 3 3/4? So once again, we have made it to our destination. And so until next time, it's sayonara from me.